Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I get more questions now on my Instagram about like work related shit than I do on YouTube. So that's where all these are coming from. So I just kind of compiled a few questions, mainly about my job in the Navy. I'm a Master at Arms. I've been in the Navy for about a year and a half now. April 11th was my year at my command. I'm still a baby. I've been in since breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna kind of roll into the questions. I just got home from work. I did try filming this video one other time, and some of these questions I can't really answer 100% just because it doesn't entail to my job. Of course, I know the gist of being a Master at Arms, but I can't, you know, like, I'll get into it, you'll see. So, made a list. The first question is being an MA outside of school. When you're in A school, I have a video on that. I'll put it in the description if you want to see it. Your days are, how do I word this? Your days are all planned out. Like, you're in a school training status, so you have things you have to do in order to, you know, graduate. And see, these are kind of, they're not hard to answer. I'm just trying to give like the right answer. Being an MA outside of school is completely different. Your schedules, you're not in a training status, you're in a work status. I don't know, I feel like a lot of this video, you hear those fucking dogs? A lot of this video is gonna be me saying, like, I don't know, like, it's completely different. It's like saying you're going through college and then you enter into a corporate world. You know? I don't know. But I'm just gonna leave that there. The second question was MA life. So I'm not sure if that pertains exactly to the schedule, but the next question after that was your hours. So you generally work a 12-hour shift. However, it's not gonna be 12 hours, it's gonna be longer than that. I would say a normal shift day between 12 and 14 hours between guard mount and going to work and then downloading. Like, there's just, or like if your relief is late, there, you know, there's wiggle room. I'm gonna do a lot of quotes. This is gonna get really annoying, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you either work days or nights. At my command, oh fuck, I forgot I was wearing mascara. Clearly I don't wear it very often anymore, unless I'm wearing full makeup. I digress. Yeah, so at my command, they were doing 6-month rotation between days and nights. So that was before I dropped in the section. Then people were saying that was too long, so they went to 3s. Every 3 months they were switching from days to night, and people were complaining that it was too short. By the time you pretty much flip your sleeping schedule, it was switching again. So they went back to 6s. Then people again are like, yo, this is too long. So my command is going to 4 months because they're like, okay, that's a compromise for in between. We're supposed to be starting that in June. So we've been on a 6-month rotation, but by the time June hits and we switch, we'll have been on for 7 months. So currently I work nights. My schedule is 5 to 5. So I usually show up to work around 4:45. We arm up, we do guard mount, we go on our merry way, and we go relieve the other crews. We download between, I don't know, 5:45 and 6:30. It depends. There's a few factors into that. So the reason why I was like, I can't answer a lot of the questions is because there's landside, MWD, and harbor. I work for harbor, so the questions that are more tailored to landside, I only know a little gist of. If you want more in depth to that, I'm sure there are other Master at Arms videos, but I can also ask my old roommate, because she's landside, she's a patrolman. So the next question was MA my first choice. MA was not my first choice. I originally was gonna do rescue swimming because my background is in water sports, but to put in a package to basically go into this special program and wait around, I didn't want to wait around. So based off what they gave me at MEPS, out of my like 5 options, MA was like the best one, so that's why I went with it. Are you just a gate guard? Again, I can't fully answer that. There are different zones on the base when you are. Every MA has to be sentry qualified, so even working in harbor, I'm still sentry qualified if they need me. For whatever reason in landside, like, I can go be at an ECP. So like I said, my old roommate is patrolman qualified. Sometimes she's at the gate, or sometimes she spends her whole day patrolling, but I know she does have a lot of days where it's 6 hours on the gate, 6 hours patrolling. So they do kind of mix it up. Potentially you're at a gate all day long. I don't know that. Yeah, I can't really go into more detail on that, but sorry. Again, ask the question below and I'll try. I guess I can make a part 2. Where I'm stationed, I am stationed in Washington. There are 5 different bases that they used to be separate and then they combined them all to one giant base. So there's 2 that I work in between now, and then the other 3 are kind of a little more spread. And being a female MA, do people mess with me? Not really. I feel like that's more tailored towards landside because you're interacting with people. Since I'm in harbor, I'm on the water. We do 6 hours on the water, 6 hours as a react crew. We get underway if we're needed, but I don't know, I'm only with my coxswain ever, really. I don't have a lot of FaceTime with people like that to be messed with. Even when it comes to like, okay, the military in general, you're like, oh, it's male dominated, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I work with a lot of dudes. I spend a lot of time with dudes all day long. They don't really like hit on me to my face. I'm also oblivious if they are. I usually hear about it later from other people, so I don't know if that counts as like messing with me, but I would say when you're being a female working with a lot of dudes all the time, they generally have your back. There are some people who are like just for themselves and whatever, but I'd say overall they're very like, even when it comes to your time of the month, they're very catering. They're just, the dudes I work with are not like, I don't know, if you catch my drift. So those are the questions that I wrote down. Again, I hope that helped a little bit. There's actually a girl who just TM'd me on Instagram when I was going to work, so I'm gonna go respond to her. I'm trying to get back into a fucking uploading schedule and shit, and just making more content for you guys. My channel is pretty much heavily based on car vlogs, which is what I used to make before I even joined the Navy, so it's kind of hard working nights, but I'm trying. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was at least a little bit helpful. Again, if you do need to contact me outside of just a comment box, my Instagram is @blugs. I'll put that in the description as well. It's cold and rainy outside, so I'm gonna put on some pajamas and some fucking Netflix, and I just got broccoli cheddar soup from Panera, so I'm gonna go do all that. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.